This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is a platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. All right, guys? Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button right away. So there are some concerns coming out of England, and it stems from what has been happening at Reading Football Club, which ply their trade within the English Championship. So what is the situation that is happening? Well, Championship club Reading have taken a 6-point deduction. They've been handed a 6-point deduction for breaching the EFL's profitability and sustainability rules. And the Royals right now are just a point above the relegation zone. And we're going to get into details as it relates to this particular matter in particular. So let me get into the details, and then we'll take the comments and let you know what this means as well. Okay, guys? Cool. So let's get right into the matter, shall we? It means Paulin's side are now just a point above the Championship relegation zone, with the club dropping from 18th to 20th on 40 points. The sanction relates to the club's failure to meet the terms of a business plan agreed following a breach of the profit and sustainability limits in 2021. The initial breach carried a 6-point penalty with a further 6 points suspended until the current campaign, and that has now been enforced. What does it mean right now? Well, I'll get into that a little bit shortly. The Royals have also been under transfer embargo since the summer of 2021 as a result of the breach. An EFL statement read, Reading Football Club will be deducted 6 points from the 2022-2023 championship table after the club admitted that it had failed to comply with the budget restrictions imposed following a previous breach of the EFL's profitability and sustainability rules. The point deduction is an activation of a suspended 6-point penalty, which was set out in the terms of an agreed decision between Reading and the EFL in November 2021. What Reading has said is that they have accepted the 6-point penalty. Reading statement continued to say, despite radical changes implemented at the first team level and right across the structure of the business to its very core, and a rigid adherence to a strict league-monitored wage structure and transfer embargo, the club accepts that it has not sufficiently satisfied certain elements of the plan budget, and that as a result, the independent club's financial review panel has been unable to ratify that the club has met its forecast for compliance. So, what does this mean now in terms of the table, and what does this mean especially in terms of the Reggae Boyz at the club in particular? So this is what the table looks like right now. Okay, this is what the table looks like right now. Reading, they're not in the relegation zone, but they are a point above the relegation zone. They have 40 points, and Huddersfield Town, they're 22nd with 39 points. Blackpool, 35 points. And Wigan Athletic, 34 points with Curtis Till, Jordan Cousins, Blackpool, Kevin Stewart. We know that the situation, John Russell has left Huddersfield Town and has gone to Barnsley. So from West Yorkshire club to a South Yorkshire club. But Barnsley could be promoted to the Championship. We'll see how that pans out. But Reading, they are 20th. So who are the Jamaicans at Reading FC at this point in time? Well, let's get right into the matter, shall we? And give you the updates in relation to Reading FC. So, at Reading right now, Liam Moore, all right, central defender. Junior Hoylett, Canadian international, but born to a Jamaican father, right? But Liam Moore is one. Kanaya Boyce Clark is another. Jamari Clark is currently on loan, all right? Jamari Clark is currently on loan at Forest Green Rovers. Has scored goals. He's 19, will be 20 later this calendar year. But he has an extended contract at Reading, so he'd return to the club. It just means a lot more work that will be needed done to ensure that the club goes on and avoids relegation. But relegation for the club would mean serious repercussions, because the wage gap, the salary gap, the wage bill, the budget that you have to work with from a championship club to a League One club, two different parts of the echelons. You literally have to shrink your budget by a little over half if you're going to go from being a championship club to a League One club. Those are the repercussions that Sunderland had to face when they had served back-to-back relegations from the Premier League and also from the Championship as well. Those are just some of the things that they had to endure. So Reading cannot afford it, because not only would it mean shrinking the budget, they'd also have to release the players that are their high wages at the club. And when you're bearing in mind players like a Liam Moore, who carries Premier League experience, who is in international football, would they be able to afford him? Well, that's a conversation that we can have on another day, but it's something to think about, isn't it? Well, it certainly is. So, something for us to think about, to pan out, and see how all of that comes to fruition, right? Well, yeah, that's the situation. So, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments, and then we press forward from there. But what I'll say to you guys is Reading are still in a pretty decent position. They're a point above the relegation zone. There's 7 games left in the season, right? I know Cardiff City have a game in hand. And even if they draw that game, it means Reading will go down to 21st within the league. But Reading still have another 7 games left. They have Birmingham at home. They have Burnley, who are very much close to promotion, at home. They have Luton Town at home. They even have Huddersfield Town the last game of the season, which would basically determine things, and they have Reading. So big games against Wigan Athletic, big games against Huddersfield, which is basically 6 pointers, because you're moving further away from that team that is below you in the table. So It's going to mean a lot of grit. It's going to mean a lot of hard work. But Reading certainly have the goods and certainly have the players to be able to ensure that they stay far, far away from the relegation battle. Timur Peterkin says, up. How are you, sir? Glenn Rich, 1988-32 says, let's go, let's go. Warren Webster says, respect Simon. How are you? How are you, Warren? Hope you're doing good. Today is Nice and 14, and you guys know what happened on Nice and 14, right? Today is the memorial. Today is the memorial of Christ's death. Jason Guna says, up, up. Bravo Wade Squadron, yes, of course. Kanaya Boyce Clark is still committed to Jamaica. Hey, nephew, how are you? Hope you're doing good. How is everything? Guys, this is my nephew. This is my nephew. Say big up to Levi within the comments, all right? Say big up Levi in the comments, all right? Hope you're doing good. How are you? How are you, nephew? Yep, I'm fully aware about what is the situation with Rotherham as well and West Harding. When you look at the standings, it's a tough one because they're just a point above Reading, and Jamal Low is a point above them. You see what I'm saying? Stoke City, 51 points. They'll be okay. They'll be all right. Cuba Mitchell and Sunderland, yep, they'll be okay as well. Preston now, they're actually looking to get into the actual playoffs itself. But Luton Town look like they could be a team that could get promotion. I think Michael Carrick's team will get promoted, but my preference would obviously be to have a Reggae Boy in the Premier League, and that would be Amari Bell. That would be my preference. Seeing Amari Bell, a Jamaican international, within the Premier League. But Burnley look like they'll be back. And so it looks like Sheffield United. They're gunning. They're gunning for it. Big up Levi. Tyrone Williams says, bless up Simon. Hey Tyrone, how are things? Hope you're doing good. What's new? But this is where we are right now. I want you guys to let me know how you guys are feeling. But although it is an area of concern, I want you guys to know that it's not a situation that is doom and gloom. It is a situation that is, we understand the situation that we're in, and we're going to fix it. That's the situation at Reading. I personally, I back Reading FC to avoid the relegation zone. I expect them to do that, and I have full trust and faith that this is something that will be rectified. Yeah. 100%. So that's my thoughts. Reading will survive. Hopefully, Ince looks like he'll keep them up. Looking forward to it, for sure. It's important for these players to stay and have competitive games to stay sharp for selection. And Warren Webster, folks, has raised an interesting point and a compelling point, because imagine a Liam Moore, a Kanaya Boyce Clark, a Jamari. Well, Jamari is at Forest Green Rovers. Imagine those players, Jamal Lowe, fighting to avoid the relegation zone, staying sharp, contributing to their team to ensure that they avoid the relegation zone. That sort of intensity can overlap into the national team performances as well, where we know that we need wins to top the group, to get to the quarterfinals, to get to the semifinals, to get to the Gold Cup final. You know, these are the things that we have to bear in mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's a huge point that has been made by Warren Webster. So that is the situation there. Guys, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Okay, guys? Good. Good. That's right. So guys, I appreciate you tuning into this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you guys feel about this matter. Are you concerned? Are you quietly confident, optimistic? about what lies ahead, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. All right, guys? Cool. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.